Hello everyone, and happy National Coming Out Day. In honor for today, I thought I would share my coming out story with you. Mine isn't exactly all flowers and butterflies, but I guess if anything, hopefully it'll prove to you that it will get better. So, I guess starting out, it was in 7th grade, I was in class with this boy, and I was really attracted to him. And I had been dating girls and stuff, but it never was anything serious. So at that moment I know I was gay, but I kind of kept it to myself. And so when I was 18, I was going to a movie with some of my best friends in the whole world, and I pulled one of my friends, Holly, aside, and coming out like bawling in tears, and I had told her that I was gay, and she said, "I know." And all my friends came over, and they were all so supportive of it. And it was that, I don't know, it was just really, really nice that they actually supported me in this. I was very thankful that they knew, and I guess if you kind of know me, my hands go everywhere, and like every now and then I have my little moments where you can kind of obviously tell. But so I think it was 19, and I was dating this guy, and we were going out to dinner on February 14th, and he had got me this little dog that said, "To Chris from Corey," and I put it on the top of a coffee table in my room, and we left and went for dinner. So when I got back, my mom approached me as I walked in the door and said, "Is there something you need to tell me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm bi," which was not fair, because there really are bisexual people, and for me to like use that as kind of like a crutch was totally wrong, and I shouldn't have done it. But it kind of, I guess, gave hope to my parents that I may be straight at some point. But the next day, the pastor came over, and I guess kind of like a little bit of background I forgot to mention is that our family is very, very Southern Baptist, and he came over and told me that I was going to hell, it was the worst sin in the world, and that there's no way I was ever going to go to heaven, and it was really bad. And I went through counseling it was a counselor to make me straight again, and that was so horrible. And I found out that he wasn't doing the patient confidentiality, and that he was calling my parents and telling me what I was saying after the session. So eventually I ended up just lying and saying it was just a little fling. I was drunk one night and it happened. And so my parents made me stop seeing my friends. They said that they were the ones that I was gay. They were the reason I was gay. And it was really hard. It was really difficult. And over the next few years was just horrible. I mean, having to live there and not see my friends, even though I did sneak out every now and then to go see them, it was horrible. So I was 22, and I finally moved out on my own. I started going to clubs, hanging out with gay people, and was dating this guy that was really pretty serious, but it was difficult to see him because I lived in Merritt Island, he lived in Merritt Beach, so it was a little difficult for us to see each other, but nonetheless, we did. And then finally, flash forward a few more years, we had broke up, but my current boyfriend that I have now is very straight acting, and so I introduced him to my parents, and they fell in love with him. My dad especially, because They both love motorcycles and Harleys and stuff. So, and if you met my boyfriend, you would never ever think that he was gay. Like, he is the most straight acting person I've ever met in the world. And so, anyways, it was nice to know that my parents were finally accepting me for who I am and not thinking about me being gay. And I can finally openly talk about my relationships and how I'm feeling and, everything with my mom now. And I guess the leeway into that is that everything's going to be okay. It will be. I promise you, everything is going to be alright. It may be a little bit of a rough patch in the beginning, but and I'm sure everybody's seen the video of that poor kid that was gay and then ended up getting kicked out of his parents' house and all this stuff, and that's so rare nowadays. So I encourage you that if you are gay or bi or whatever, just come out and say it. There's no need to sugarcoat it. It is what it is, and you should be proud. You should be so proud of who you are and everything about you, because there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong, and that's what my parents thought, that something was wrong with me, but there wasn't. So again, I encourage you, just please, if you're gay, just say you're gay. And it may be a little difficult at the beginning, but I promise you it will all get better. I know from experience it will get better. If you have any questions or issues or you want to talk, just message me and I'll be more than happy to talk to you and let you know that everything's going to be okay, because it will. Everything will be okay. You just have to trust it and work through it. It's going to be okay. I promise you. So, I don't know, I guess with that, that's my coming out story. Happy National Coming Out Day. And again, if you have any issues or you're going through anything right now, please let me know and contact me, and I promise you I will help you and I should reassure you that everything's going to be okay. Well, I guess that's all I have to say. So, peace out, and I love you all.